Oh yeah. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Oh my. Oh, what is that? I mean, maybe. What are you thinking? I don't even know if I got 10 left. What? I had a potion? Wait a second. That's really weird. No idea. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me, but what do I know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. The hell was this? Wow, that's a weird message. Can you fix my refrigerator? Say what? Can you please fix my refrigerator when it's convenient for you? I'm like, I don't fix refrigerators. I don't know anything about fixing refrigerators. Needless to say, it wasn't a conversation I was going to keep. Who is? Uh, I mean, hang around for a bit and maybe we can talk about it. But otherwise, I'm not. Just randomly gonna take people in Discord. But yeah, that was kind of funny. Hey, can you fix my refrigerator? Huh? What do I know about refrigerators? I don't think I know anything about it. But anyways, kind of funny. Can you fix my refrigerator? When it's convenient for you. Hey, okay. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wow. Huh. Well, that's a lot of freaking work. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I wouldn't mind getting the champion. I don't think I want to do the grind. Of course, what's the other thing I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh yeah. Hey. Tickets. Yeah, I think you get a daily draw? Maybe? Maybe not. 16 hours and something left. Okay. Well, crap. Nah. Just nothing. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what are you doing, Spicy? Hey, I was on Meet Me. And you know who dropped 5K on me? Busy. Yeah, can't get you to do it during the auction. Busy had no problems doing it. You're fired. You're fired. The hell did you've earned a reward from your PNC Bank. Yeah, that's true. But at least you didn't have a problem dropping it. I got a funny text message earlier. Uh, hey, it was a spam number. It's like, hey, I'm having problems with my refrigerator. Could you please reply to me ASAP to get it fixed? I was like, say what? So I mean, obviously, I just deleted the message and reported it as spam, but it was just like, huh? Yeah, I don't know. It got a weird. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, you should have more than that. I still don't understand why the heck you didn't think to drop that during the thing. I told you to drop 5K. Hmm. So I mixed up some margaritas. Hey! I, I, I got my mix really good. It was fantastic. I think I did it 3 times. I got it was perfection. I've learned the way of a good margarita. Hold on to them, and I tell you when to use them properly and what to drop. You've got to learn to treat that app as a business and drop the right stuff. Coins, right? You drop things that could bonus wheels, stuff like that. You don't drop tacos. You drop wheels. Wheels bonus. You no. See, it when I bought those coins, it was not to be fun. It was as a business. And then Meet Me screwed me over. So it's a business, not fun. Well, that's why you ask. And that's why you don't get anywhere. Wheels, wheels, and wheels. Wheels and more wheels. That's all you got to know. Things that can bonus wheels. Bum, 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 bum. I had physical therapy today. It was okay. They had a so my doctor's office wrote did not do what I asked them to do. There was miscommunication, and that's the best way I can answer it. So I got a message today that they wrote me a referral to see one of their doctors when that wasn't what we were supposed to do. They were just supposed to write me a referral for physical therapy. So, like I showed my physical therapist and I was like, I don't think this is right. And he's like, no. He's like, what you got to do is just call. I emailed, and email isn't always necessary getting the answer, getting the doctor actually to respond. You're going to probably get like some assistant that's just in a rush of like slapping together a note and didn't even bother to read the email properly. So I called their office today and was like, hey, listen, uh, probably some miscommunication. I was like, what was written was a referral to one of the doctors in his practice just to see. I was like, that's not what we wanted. I was looking for a referral for physical therapy. Then we can take that note and we can take it to and give it to the physical therapist. Now, I do have an appointment booked on the 20th, but they're telling me if they get a referral for physical therapy, we can start physical therapy. So I'm not really sure how, like I said, somebody misinterpreted the note big time and didn't do what was supposed to be done. So I talked to the gentleman today, and he wrote things from word to word, and I think, I think they'll get it done, maybe tomorrow or soon. But yeah, really, I don't understand what the heck they were thinking when they when 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 they responded, and it was just like, dude, that is not what I said. That is not what I asked for at all. So don't know, don't know. So who knows? Who knows? But hopefully we squared away um, tomorrow. Or I know he's not in the office on Thursdays. He has virtual calls and virtual visits on Thursdays. So like, is it possible that he doesn't do it tomorrow? There is a chance, I guess. So let's just say, hopefully in the near future, it's done. Yeah, let's go with that. Hopefully. But, worst case, not that I want this to be a case, I do see that doctor on the 20th, and we can at least get physical therapy started right afterwards. But hopefully we don't have to do that. We just get my doctor to actually write it. And of course, I still got to call the other foot guy and be like, yo, you got my damn insoles yet? Come on. Stop jerking me around. Yeah, I'm getting kind of annoyed where it's just like, come on, get my insoles. At least then, I'll feel a lot better dumping him. Hey, don't do that. Stop hitting me. But yeah, like I said, I don't, I wish no longer to deal business with him. He just doesn't know what he's doing. It seems, and it was kind of comical. I ended up talking to somebody there that was also getting physical therapy done at the same time, And she said, "Oh yeah, my husband also had the same experience with that doctor." So it's not like it was just me. So like I said, either he's just that busy or he's incompetent. By not saying you're busy, you then lead me to you're incompetent. Because that message speaks volumes. You could have just said you were that busy. I'm just that busy that I can't get you in sooner. I'm just that busy that I keep telling you, um, let's just wait and see. That sounds a heck of a lot better than, yeah, than what he's saying and doing. So, didn't really leave me a choice of, finding another option. And like I said, at the very minimum, it baffles me. It's just like, hey, why didn't you ever even suggest physical therapy, man? I mean, that alone is kind of a head scratcher. I'm like, dude, why don't you think physical therapy? My insurance covers 100 sessions per calendar year. So you didn't think physical therapy would help? Talk about missing the mark. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Like I said, I guess there's doctors that hit and miss. I guess there's doctors that hit and miss. He was a big miss. I was on Meet Me for a while. Even Whiskey Pete stopped by. Now I was on Meet Me a pretty long time. I had a whole whopping 5 views. Yes. And then they wonder why I can't stay on there. Heck, I even tried doing a late night stream. Nope. There's no luck over there. Yeah, it's an easy 10K SP. Mortal Kombat comes out tomorrow. Hell yeah. I have my ticket reserved. I'll have to check the time. I think I'm supposed to. I think it's at 4:30, maybe. I'll have to check the time. And then I know my friend Dave. We're gonna get lunch tomorrow. I don't know anything about Star Wars. I never got into it. I did watch Spaceballs. Hey, hey, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Comedy, fun. Nah, space. Star Wars never. I don't know. I think the problem I have with Star Wars is they were made in the fact that the later ones came out. In theory, the ones in the timeline came out first, and all the other ones that come out afterwards are like the prequels. So like that whole like order of watching them throws it all for me. And then there, it just the excitement or the thrill of watching a movie that's like that freaking old that just lacks everything just lost my interest. So I feel like it wasn't for me. So yeah, and hey, they're even supposed to have a Spaceballs 2, and the working title, the new one. So yeah, pretty kind of comical, but that's that's Spaceballs for you, you know. They weren't, they don't take it fun. They don't take the thing serious. And but yeah, the working title, the last I saw, was the new one, Spaceballs, the new one. So it should be, like I said, it would be interesting what kind of jokes and comedy they. Yeah, that one's pretty. That's on my radar. And I guess they have promised that it will offend woke people. So I know it's promising to deliver the goods. It's promising that they're gonna have you know whatever is funny and popular to make fun of. They're leaving all jokes on the table. So you know, hey, sounds good. I'm down for anything that might offend anyone. I mean, you know, as long as it's got some good jokes, give us some good jokes. We need comedy. We need jokes. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully that will deliver the goods. Of course, I know like the actress that had previously played um, in Scream, the one that got like removed from it because of the things that she said about like Israel and whatnot. I guess she's been putting some material out there that something about they're lying about the movie and the people something and calling them scabs. I don't know, like I don't know about all that stuff. I don't know if there's truth to any of it, if there's not truth to it. I don't know, but apparently that's something that was brought up. So I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. I would like to say it doesn't pertain to me. It kind of doesn't pertain to me. Obviously, I don't work in Hollywood, so it doesn't necessarily pertain to me. So, But I mean, I did. I think she. I liked her in the movie. I think she was an improvement over Nev Campbell, which probably isn't a popular take. But you know, in the cancel culture, you say something, you can get removed. But I don't like talking about politics much, but it that statement only holds true depending which party you speak bad of. So, and I'll leave it at that. Depends which party you speak bad of. So I don't know. But as some of the other famous actors and people in the industry of entertainment has came forward and said, listen, how about you don't talk about politics and just stick to what you should do, entertain. Shut up about politics. Shut up about your views. Your viewpoint on politics is not really what people are listening you for. They want to hear your entertainment or they want to see you act. And when you start throwing in your own take as fact or whatever, that's when you're overstepping. And that just you should 100% just not weigh in on a side. That's not your place. And too many of the celebrities, use their platforms to try to lecture people. And I'm glad that several of the people have come out and said, "Hey, look, I'm just here. I'm an entertainer. I'm not here to try to give people lectures." So, and that's in all fairness what they ought to be. That's that's what they should be doing. They're there to entertain, and that's their specialty. You know, sit there and listen to you try to lecture people when you're living in a mansion. Get out of here. Clearly, you know, the rules don't apply. And like I said, people are just few people have outspoken and said, "Hey, I'm tired of people like you lecturing me. How dare you tell me what to do? You and I have nothing in common. You're living in a mansion. I'm living on the street. What makes you think that you have a right to lecture me?" So that's the only thing I know. Bum ba bum. Dun dun dun. So when are you going to go down and do your hour long, or are you currently doing it? Was. Oh, never mind. I looked at the message room. I mean, I'm not saying it's a great piece, but there's a thought to it. I have an idea. Because I don't know. I'm hungry. I got to figure out what I want. I'll have to check my food supply. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go. Oh yeah, that guy just wastes everyone's time. Okay. I don't think there's any basketball on tonight. I don't think there is. Oh no, there is a game. Actually, there's two. Okay. Knicks and 76ers are currently playing. Looks like a competitive game. 67 76ers, Knicks 66. Third quarter. I might have to tune in and have it in the background. I know when they played the other night, it was a terrible game. Knicks blew out the 76ers by like 30 points. It was pretty rough. You know, obviously, if you were a 76ers, I mean, a Knicks fan, you loved it. But even, I don't know, even if that's your team, I think I'd rather watch a competitive game. You know, even if that's your team. I generally like watching competitive games, not, blowouts. Yeah, I lose kind of interest. Yeah, I'm actually hungry. I don't know what I want. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Yeah, let me turn the game on in the background. Be right back. Chris, I wonder what station is it on? Is it the right station? No. Hmm. Is it on Hulu? Let's see what the hell. Yeah, I don't even know what station it's on. Gotta find the game. Okay, found it. We found the game. We found. Ah, the ball got stuck behind the backboard. Okay. Yeah, apparently the ball got stuck behind the backboard, and it took a team to get the ball unstuck. Kind of funny. Well, you got to have the right man for the job. No, more like the right tool for the job, and whether they need ladders or whatever they got to use to unstick the ball. But yeah, it was terrible. Nothing worse than the ball getting stuck behind the rim. Let's see here. I think we got some new folks here. Welcome. We're just doing the old daily grind. But yeah, we got the game on in the background here. Philadelphia is holding a 2-point lead. 2 points. 74-72. Like I said, in the earlier game that they played, maybe Sunday? I think they played Sunday. That was an absolute beatdown. Knicks beat them by like 30 points. It was pretty rough. I mean, like I said, some people like blowouts. I generally like competitive games. And I know I lost interest. I was like, yep, I'm out of here. I was like, I'm going to do something else. They had another game on, and then I watched that one for a bit. That was a pretty good competitive game. That was who the heck was it? Minnesota, and I think the Nuggets. And Minnesota snuck out the win in the end. They play later tonight. Like I said, that should be another good series. Mm-mm-mm. Dun 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 dun. Like I said, I always like a good competitive game. I like it. I like it. Let's see what's the leaderboard look like. 310 battles. That's what I mean. Like they were talking about they were going to fix this season and like really look at things and make adjustments. 310 battles. Yeah, clearly you made no adjustments. Okay. Sure. We're going to fix things. You did nothing. You didn't fix anything. What the hell are you talking about? It's all right, whatever. But hey, they made an adjustment. Oh yeah? And what was that adjustment exactly? Even they couldn't tell you. I think they made some adjustments where like your win loss nonsense is apparently slightly different. I really hate that champion, Solinar. Like he just doesn't follow any rules of the game. Like in one hand, like you have to ban him, but he's got a lockout champ, so I kind of have to ban him too. So I don't know. So now he's just like he's got the Staltastic, so he's just kind of going for a cheese. So oh my gosh, I'm gonna be cringe. I'm gonna do it back. Oh yeah, you want to play like that? I got you, dude. I will play cringe. back. Like, I'm just gonna say I'm not really gonna care about this match. So oh my gosh, his rotos hit like a sissy. All right, I'm not bothering with it. I said that selling our teams are just stupid as can be. They're too broken. I don't even want to bother. They don't. It's a champion. Yep. Again, another sell in our matchup. Cool. You know. I don't even know what you're supposed to do against this shit. It's ridiculous. It really is. In all fairness, I think he banned the wrong champ, so I think I have a fighting chance. Like I said, he banned the wrong champ. So, joke's on him. Um, so I put his skills on cooldown. Why did he get buffs? Whatever. Whatever. It's like seriously, like take that champion out of the game until they actually get him right, because they've yet to actually get him right. The fact that you can just put him on your team and that's it, you win because of him. Oh, I thought they said they were going to fix the matchmaking. I'm going against everyone that's already in the 300s. Gain another Solinar team. Yeah, that's what I thought. Every team. Solinar. Ridiculous. Every team. Is there not, you know, every single matchup is gonna have me paired up against people of that busted champ. Please take all his buffs. Well, thankfully he was a scrub. So. Thankfully he was a scrub. Didn't know what he was doing. We'll take that. Hey, welcome everyone that's getting here. Da 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 da. It's Wednesday, hump day. Da 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 da. But yeah, we got some hoops on tonight at least. The game is almost tied up. I would say that 81-82. Close game. It's currently favoring the Knicks. While I do feel the Knicks are probably going to win the series. Hey, I'm still rooting for the 76ers to pull off a miracle. They're not supposed to win, but I can still root for them, right? But yeah, welcome everyone. Hope everyone's doing pretty well. Don't be shy. You can talk. I won't yell at you. At least I won't think I will. Just don't ask me to add you on Discord. Can you add me on Discord? I'm on to you. No, that seems to be like people trying to sell views. You know, hey, talk to me on Discord. I'll hook you up with a business transaction. Now I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. No business transactions for me, please. But yeah, Wednesday, the day after Cinco de Mayo. Hey, I had some margaritas today. You know, mixed it up a little bit, mixed up a little margaritas. Just call me Sir Mix-a-Lot Reddington. Heck yeah, I got this. Mm, let's go. Then we'll get back to live arena. I don't know. Like I said, I still don't think they've really made any changes to live arena. I don't know what it was supposed to address. Something about something slight difference in points. I don't really feel it's enough. It, but supposedly this isn't the patch that's supposed to fix anything. This is just like they slapped together like a slight change in points. And I don't know. I don't really think it's gonna. That is not the answer. I'll leave it at that. It is not the answer. They need they need to do a lot to live arena. At the very minimum, I'd like to see like a point cap per, like a battle cap per day. The fact that you can just like do a ton of battles will put you into like the top spot, which shouldn't win rate actually make some difference? Like, shouldn't it? I would I would like to think so. It shouldn't be just, hey, how many battles can you do? And then of course the other part is that people that are doing the battles are getting multiple people to play their account. So I mean, come on, how are you supposed to compete against that? You got somebody that's got four people playing their account, and I'm just the one guy. I'm just the one guy playing my account when I can and doing live arena. Yeah, when you got people that have already done 300 battles and we're only in day two, kind of tells me there's it's like, wait a second, hold on a second. You've already done 300 battles? How? How have you already done 300 battles? Like, how? How have you managed to do that? Because you have a team of people playing your account. That's how. Well, that's kind of dumb. A team of players playing your account, and that's what it comes down to. It's kind of doesn't exactly seem reasonable. Well, Oh, time. Go away. Cheddar cheese wins. I'll leave that piece. Maybe we can do something with it. Maybe we can do something with it. Welcome those that might be just getting here. Can you pick a champ? That'd be wonderful. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Interesting. I'll take it. In all fairness. All right, soften them up. Oh! Dude, what in the heck kind of resistance does he have? That is Marishka. Can I steal that? Sure can. So obviously that guy's a threat. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Dun 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 dun. Whoop! Come on. Mm. Dun 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So he's not fast at all, and he's just got his entire team on the McCurls. So you know, that's how I feel about that. Yeah, it's over, dude. Just putting your whole team in that set doesn't mean you do anything. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. This could be an interesting matchup. We'll see. His Maris doesn't have stone skin? Yo. Really? Wow. Kind of bazonker, bonkers. It's kind of a minimum thing that you 100% need. to think you're going to stand a chance without some sort of protection on your champion. It's like, yo, dude, that's not going to work. Like, I don't really know. Like, he wasn't screaming fast to do a Zerg, so I don't know. Like I said, it's not a strategy I think you're going to be able to do anytime soon. It just doesn't really work. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's disgusting. To lose against that turd. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have a hard time thinking like your odds of winning are going to be very good without having some sort of protection on your nuker. You just maybe he had a 9-piece Slayer. You know it. Slayer's really good in PVE, but leave your Slayer set at home when it comes to PvP. Just it's really really difficult to pull off. I mean, if he can guarantee himself like the first turn, different conversation. But he wasn't really fast, so you know, I don't recommend going that route unless you got something so ridiculously fast. Welcome, welcome. Facing people who, well, they'd rather ban Bayek than they do the cooldown chant. We take them all day. Thank you. Thank you for making it much easier. I won't deny she's still new, so not everyone knows. You know, not everyone knows what the champ does. So that could be some of the logic. Hey, Mr. Biggs, come down to get some food. Here, I'll show you guys that I'm not talking to somebody and losing my mind. Yeah, it's Mr. Bigglesworth. Mr. Biggs, you getting your water? Hmm. But yeah, he's drinking up. He's drinking up. He's hydrating. Hey, hydrating is important. You know. Yeah, Mr. Biggs. Would you come here? Hey. Yeah, good boy. But yeah. All right, all right, all right. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I gotta get my 5 wins or 5 battles or whatever it is I gotta do. What? How'd that happen? Kind of like to understand what exactly happened. Because I'm tad baffled. Okay. Yeah, like, why did he live earlier? Like, what in the heck happened? Yeah, I don't really know what the heck happened in that. I don't know, maybe it was one of those 3%ers, you know? Raid's infamous 3%. Oh my gosh. Huh. Okay. Well, so I thought I played it smart. Alright. Nope. Not this time. Alright, good. Get out of your evade. Get out of here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Welcome, welcome. Hey, at least the 76ers are putting up a reasonable game tonight compared to what they did on, what was it, Sunday? That was bad. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I know. I'm thinking about. I got to think about food. And then is the game later on tonight? Maybe that'll be. Hey, I'm looking. Hopefully there'll be like two good games. So. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my. Dun, dun, dun. Mm-mm. No. Oh well. Oh my. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Okay. 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 What do we got left? We still got more keys to do. What's the other faction? Demon Spawn. Okay. I know I need to borrow some gear for Demon Spawn. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, it's always a struggle. Never enough space. All right. Tell me I got enough space now. Now I. Mm. Okay, good. Okay, good. Alright, come on. Let me, like, you know. No, just let me do it. Alright, come on. Surely I got enough room now. Right? Finally! Finally. It's like, oh my gosh. Just let me, you know. Oof, that was a terrible hit. Horrible. Yeah, take that. How dare you? Dude, stop. Man, he hitting like a sis. Alright. Setting myself up, doing a bunch of A1s, yeah. Alright, knock it off. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're in pretty good shape. Welcome, welcome everyone. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. that is pretty good. Fold and rolled. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to jump off here and enjoy some things. Take care of some odds and ends.